XA, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you at, we're back at it, doing what we love and loving what we do. It's Echelon Magazine, hosted by yours truly, Jiggy Tee, coming through to kick your game for free, aka the streets journalist, grabbing mics to serve. And yes, we're back at it, serving you with episode 11 of this amazing thing of ours. Before we, proceed, I'd like to thank you for, tuning in, connecting with the vibrations, using your data, taking time out of your day. Please do make sure to like, follow, share and subscribe to the magazine. It's at Echelon Magazine SA on all socials. Please, I need y'all's love, for the magazine. So please do just that at Echelon Magazine, and of course wherever you're listening from, man. And I see we have an international audience. If you're out there in Malawi, I see you. Germany, I see you. US, I see you. Eswatini, I see you. Botswana, I see you. Tanzania, I see you. And of course, right here at home, Saudi, I see y'all. Let's get to business. We'd like to start off the conversation by congratulating Caspers New Beverage. It's only like that we start off every episode by congratulating a black South African, and today we're congratulating Caspers New Beverage. So this year has been nothing short of impeccable and amazing for this homie Caspers New Beverage. I mean, from securing himself a gig on the Bry Show with Caspers New Beverage SABC 1 to actually having a shoe deal with the footwear brand Drip. Shout out to the OG Likau, that's valued at 100 million rand. Caspers New Beverage has now introduced to us his new alcohol beverage. It's called the Biliato. Business moves right there, Biliato. So their motto is a taste of wealth. When sipping on Biliato, you're sipping on a taste of wealth. So this is a play he's having from his name, his AKA, from his AKA, pun not intended, Don Biliato. So he calls himself Don Biliato, and his alcohol beverage is called the Biliato, a taste of wealth. So I have to say, man, shout out to Caspers New Beverage for the moves in South Africa. I'd say for us as entertainers, he's like the second guy who inspires me in terms of business moves. The first one is DJ Zintle. I'm sure you all know my Echelians, like, DJ Zintle with the business moves. But after her comes Caspers New Beverage. This guy is chasing a Beely for real. This guy is doing all he can to secure his family and build a dynasty for himself and his family. So man, shout out to Caspers New Beverage. And it might be new to some of y'all out there. To me, he actually hinted out that he would be dropping this on the Vanks and Benham podcast. I'm sure you all are familiar with that. So he didn't have the branding at the time. He didn't give us a name, but it was packaged in one of his bottles. So he said, and now with this packaging, just to paint a picture for you, my Echelians, I hope you all are familiar with McGee's Grandeur. So the bottle is just like McGee's Grandeur, but instead of the black coloring with the white bottle, his is white and gold. Biliato, a taste of wealth. I have to say, it looks amazing. And apparently this is not a gin. It's not a tequila. It's not a cognac. They call it a spirit aperitif beverage. It's called the spirit aperitif beverage. I mean, so my Echelians, you can hear from the name, it's already the word of wealth. It's the taste of wealth. It's now the word of wealth. It's not a gin. It's not a tequila. It's a cognac. Pardon me. It's not a gin. It's not a tequila. It's not a cognac. It's a spirit aperitif. So to all of you, my Echelians, if you are a beverage lover, get yourself this Biliato, taste of wealth. It's called the Biliato Ultra Premium. Make sure you catch that. And of course, big homie, shout out to you, Casper New Beverage, inspiring us youngins out there, to secure this bag for our families, so shout out to you. Then moving right along, we have Babes Wodumo. Hey man. So Babes Wodumo was caught in a video allegedly, screaming and refusing arrest by the police, And like, what's happening with Babes Wodumo? Send in your thoughts, my Echelons, at Echelon Magazine. Hey, shout out to her, Babes Wodumo, famous musician and award-winning talent we have right here in South Africa, one of the connoisseurs for the gqom music wave. So right now in South Africa we have the amapiano genre dominating. Babes Wodumo was part of the connoisseurs of the gqom wave, which was once an iconic genre here in South Africa back in 2018, 2017. So she was caught on 4Ks when a video of her surfaced on social media, which left many of us fans shook, and some had a lot of speculations that she is actually going through something, So she has a reality show on Showmax with Mampincha, documenting their marriage and the childbirth. She's a new mom too, So the video was taken by bystanders at the Westville in KZN, which we see Babes Wodumo refusing arrest, and actually screaming, So it's, I don't have words to describe that video, but all I can say is that we should pray for Babes Wodumo, This industry might have been, too much for her, getting the fame, the limelight, or it's Mampinja allegedly, Let's just pray for Babes Wodumo. I'll leave this story as is just here, man. But make sure you search out that video at Echelon Magazine. You'll find this vid right there, man, on our pages on all socials, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. But hey, pray for Babes Wodumo nonetheless. Then let's move right along to our third story. Shout outs to Black Coffee, man. I love seeing black brothers win, and sisters too, So Black Coffee actually shared visuals of himself, captioning these visuals, saying new executive, meaning he's now an executive at Gallo Record Company. So Black Coffee, a famous DJ here in South Africa, a world-known DJ to say the least, who's been doing the most in terms of his career. Might have a few problems in his personal life, Before I proceed, I hope the Entle with no lights allegation rumors aren't true, his baby mama. Black Coffee is winning. Black Coffee is winning. So he recently took to Twitter to share images of himself at the Gallo Record Company, one of the largest and oldest independent record label companies right here in South Africa, man. And Gallo Records or the Gallo Record Company has artists such as huge icons, man. You have Mahotela Queens, they signed under Gallo Records. You have in the Platera, Ladysmith, Black Mambazo, one of our KZN greats, one of the Grammy winning groups, Grammy winning, not just the Summer Award or Metro FM. Grammy winning Ladysmith, Black Mambazo is also signed under Gallo Records. They have Lucky Dube under that label, or had, pardon me, RIP to the OG, but when I say the had, I mean his music. So some of his catalog is still under Gallo Records. They have Splash under the label. They have Paxton, the Han who won Idols, So this is a huge huge W for Black Coffee, man. So he's now the new executive of the company after becoming or rather since becoming, let me not say after, alleging things, instigating. So this comes since he became one of the major shareholders of the company in May 2020. That's when he actually bought a major stake of Gallo Records, so meaning the catalog of all these artists I've just mentioned, he's the exec. In order for them to go out, Black Coffee's signature will be needed quite a few times, so shout out to Black Coffee. I hope you handle the family situation, hey, I'll leave it right today. Then shout out to our entertainment commentator, on the entertainment alert. SESTOP is back. Are you all familiar with that sitcom, Mzansi? SESTOP. Ooh, have to say, huge throwback. So after a decade of them not being on air, or rather on our screens, SESTOP will be back, man, starring Mandla N, who is a producer of the sitcom and the main character who plays Timber in the sitcom. So they'll be back, man, with the same cast. Warren Masimula will be back playing as Togo, a character he killed also, well, Togo. And I have to say, shout out to Warren Masimula. I've got a chance to sell sneakers to the homie, while I had my retail career going, so shout out to him. He is that bubbly type of person, and he played that character well. So he too will be returning to the newly revamped SESTOP with Black Brain Pictures. And Trevor Gumbi will also be returning, back there as the security guard. I can't wait for this one. Trevor Noah will be back there, and a change though that will be made is Busi Lurey, who was actually the main character as well, alongside Mandla N. So she won't be coming into the soapy this time around. So she'll be replaced by Nelisiwe Mchunu as the main female character of the sitcom. So SESTOP, you're waiting for that. I have to say, back in the day, it's one of those shows that had me laughing, one of those shows I always expected every Friday night, every Thursday night too. It's one of those, but do y'all think they will have the same impact, and the juices they had back in the day on SESTOP? Let me know what y'all think at Echelon Magazine. SESTOP will be back, and I'm not quite sure if it will be back on SABC 1. That was not mentioned as yet, because it was previously on SABC 1. But Mandla N is doing great things on Mzansi Magic, with the lockdown. They are drama, soapy. So stay glued to the magazine. I'll give you more updates. I really have to do my research after this on where it will actually land. But SESTOP will be back, my Ashelians. Tell me, do you think they will have the same impact they had? Will it still be as funny? I mean, these are thespians at this particular point. These are people who have more than 10 years in the game as actors and actresses. So can't wait for SESTOP, man. And shout out to the entertainment alert. SESTOP is back. So I guess we can wrap up our conversation with Musi Maimane. What's happening with you all saying Musi Maimane is too old to listen to Drake? So famous politician Musi Maimane posted a screenshot of a song he was vibing deeply to, straight from Drake's new album Certified Lover Boy. So he was currently, or rather recently, pardon me for saying currently, recently listening to Love All with Jay-Z, on that new Drake Certified Lover Boy. And a came through saying that he's 46 years old. Why is he still listening to Drake? I mean, yo, man, I think Drake's music is timeless. So please leave Musimaman alone. And he also came to clap back, saying that Jay-Z is 51, and he's actually 41 years old, not 46. So what's that trip's point, basically, So yo, I think that's it for our conversation. Musi Maimani listening to Drake. Please do make sure you like, subscribe, follow the magazine, continue sharing the love, the vibrations, share it. At Echelon Magazine is where you find us for any updates. If you have a brand, you are also trying to promote, if you have your own brand, your company, and want some airtime, hit me up. I'm at Jiggy_Tee. But everything else on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, we are at Echelon Magazine. Eat your cereal using a fork and study in the dark. Sayonara.